this month, I'm going to be so damn busy. March Madness has nothing to do with basketball anymore. It has to do with me and my busy schedule, because this is the month where I have to start really preparing for the things that are coming up in the following months. So I just have a lot of things to prepare for right now. We're starting really enforced rehearsals for the musical that's coming up. We need to make sure that we're getting our choreography down and all of our songs down and all of our blocking and all of our lines. Like, that stuff's starting to get serious. And our choreographer is coming back at the end of March to see how we're doing with the beginning and ending songs. And we're supposed to have them like down and memorized, like everybody, when she gets here on like the 31st or something of March, somewhere around that. And like nobody has these down. And so many people, since she's taught this choreography, have like left the musical because they have like other things that they have to do and they can't commit to it. So we have like a lot of people gone, and that's an issue because a lot of the dancing has to do with like placement and people and partners. So if somebody's missing, the whole dance looks off. I don't have most of the dance down for like the finale or the beginning, because the finale, the way that she taught it to us was at half speed, but when she was telling us it, she didn't count the beats in like regular time, so it's very confusing when you're trying to watch back like the video that our director took of us dancing so that we could like watch it back and learn from it. It's really hard to follow it because when we have, let's say, like a 4 count when she's counting it, we really only have like a 2 count to do it, and for you to just try to like figure that all out in your head is just so confusing. And we don't have the starting number either, because whoever filmed it hasn't like sent it in for all of us to get it, so nobody has a starting number. The opening number, nobody has the opening number, so nobody can really practice that because nobody really remembers it. So yeah, that's fun and stressful. And today we started doing the actual tech stuff for the musical, and I'm doing more tech stuff this year because I don't have like a big part in the musical where I have to like be focused on all of the lines that I have to memorize or all the songs I have to be in. Like, I'm just ensemble, and then I have like a few scenes, so like I don't have as much work to do, so I'm focusing more on tech because I love performing, but I more so just love being a part of like the art of it. So I want to be a part of every aspect that I can. So I'm doing more tech. And our school is doing this really cool thing where we're working with actual professionals, like local professionals in the area, to help teach us how to do all the tech stuff like properly and professionally. And it's really cool. And it's really fun to see how these professionals who are actually getting paid for these jobs are doing it and how to like improve our own skills. But like this stuff is really time consuming. Like, we're working for like 4 hours after school, which like I'm not complaining because I really love like working on this stuff, but it is just like cutting into all the time I have to do the other stuff. So I'm just like ending up being very busy. But thankfully it's only on Wednesdays and Thursdays, so most of the days I have time to do the other stuff that I have to do. But another big thing that's coming up is in April, I'm going to go to a convention where I'm doing 3 different cosplays. And for those cosplays, they're generally easy when it comes to like the costume. I think I have all of my pieces ordered, but it's the makeup that I have an issue with. I don't wear makeup like ever, and when I do, it's usually by somebody else's doing. But I need to like learn and teach myself how to do my makeup for these characters, because all of my other friends who are going with me, they have to do their own makeup, so I can just expect them to do it for me. But it's like really hard because I don't know what I'm doing. And the number one thing that is like my biggest issue is like blocking out my eyebrows, because just my eyebrows are very, very dark. So you need to like have really good concealer, which I don't have because all of my stuff is like less than $5 because I don't wear makeup on a daily basis. I don't need to buy like nice ones. But now I'm thinking that I do, because none of my concealer seems to cover my eyebrows properly, which is just awful because none of the characters that I'm cosplaying as have eyebrows like this. I'm like really tempted to just like shave them off, but I don't think I could do that because I just like eyebrows frame my face. Like, my eyebrows are very prominent on my face, so like without them, my face would just look off. I've been looking up so many tutorials on YouTube on how to do this, and most of them just like say that you have to have patience and you just need to wait for like the glue to dry and just for all the layers and layers and layers, and I'm like, okay, I don't have patience, first of all. I really don't. And I never really know how to layer it properly because everybody has a different technique on doing it. Like the order of like glue and then powder and then concealer and then more powder and more glue and then more concealer, and just I don't know what to do. I feel like I'm getting better, but it's also very time consuming to have to do this on top of all the other things that I have to do. So I'm just like, I have so many things to do. And then all of this is like on top of my regular schoolwork, which I'm not doing the best in. Like, I'm doing it all, but like one class is not an A, and it's making me very upset because I didn't do good on a test. and I haven't had the time to go retake it because I've always been doing like rehearsal and tech stuff, so I haven't had the time to go and do a retake. And most people would say, why don't you just like skip the rehearsal and like the theater stuff and go focus on your studies? And I'm like, because this matters to me. I care about being a part of theater. I care about it deeply in my soul. It's my number one favorite thing at the moment. So I'm 100% going to devote more of my time to theater than I am to like a simple test. Nonetheless, I'm going to have to do this retake eventually. Like for retakes for this class, you need to fill out like a form talking about the things that you did wrong and like how you're going to fix them. And I filled out the form, but I just need to go over it with my teacher and then take the retake. But it's the worst because you have to do that on 2 separate days. Like you have to talk with the teacher and then the next day you can do the retake. And I don't even have the time to do step 1. So I'm just like, ugh. I thankfully have until I think the end of the quarter until I can do this retake. So hopefully I'll find some time to do it. I really don't know. But yeah, this month is just madness. Literal madness. March madness right now. I have so many things going on and it's like low-key stressful, but I know that in the end it's all going to be worth it because the end product is going to be amazing.